Hello. Happy New Year. We are about to head into 2023. Likely you're watching this while we're already in 2023. And guess what? This is my third time attempting to record this video. The first time, the entire system reset. The second time, the audio didn't record. At least from the microphone that I'm working with. That's currently catching my voice. Welcome, and thank you for clicking on this video. I wanted to do hopefully something quick to kind of recap and go over basically a review of my 2022 year for this channel for Tigers Entertainment. And I wanted to kind of go over a rough plan of my 2023 and what I have planned for the year coming forward. So, kind of just to recap and do a retrospective here. Well, I created this channel because my previous channel that I had intended for doing film and whatnot was deleted by YouTube when I tried to apply for monetization. I appealed it and they they denied the appeal. All the content that was on that channel, I stupidly did not back up, so therefore I lost it all. Didn't even get a chance to get it all back. Luckily, with a lot of the projects that I had, which ended up being all of my high school and college projects, luckily I had those backed up on their original sources that I recorded them from, which when I was in high school, that was 20 years ago at this point. It's been 20 years since I was in high school. It's been 11 years since I graduated college. So, back during that time, when I graduated from college, cameras with hard drives and being able to use like flash drives like SD cards were just getting started and were just becoming a thing. Previous to that, we had to work off of tapes. In my particular case, we used cameras that had mini DV tapes that you would record to. So luckily, I still had all of my content on the mini DV tapes that I had saved from high school and college. I just needed a camera to be able to pull off of to get them back onto my computer. So I bought one, and the tape deck didn't work. They ended up trying to eat the mini DV tapes that I had. So some of the footage I was not able to fully get because of the way the tapes were being eaten. So I had to buy a different camera, and that one, the tape deck ended up working, but I couldn't use the viewfinder on the camera itself, and I couldn't record or anything like that. But it served its purpose, and I was able to get the original files onto the computer that I'm using right now. So I had to re-edit everything. Now I have everything edited, backed up to my hard drive, my external hard drive. So effective, let's see, January 28th of this year is the first video that I was able to upload onto onto this channel that I got back from the mini DV tapes that I had, and I still have. I haven't erased them, and I didn't throw them away or anything. I still have them just in case, like, my hard drive fails and the channel gets deleted again. But January 28th was my road back to reposting for this new channel, and I reposted some content. I posted the same day, but I tried to make it not too overwhelming. But there are some that were released once a day and whatnot, all up until I got all of my content out and posted to the channel. So all of my projects from high school and college are currently on the channel. And by the time March came around, I was able to concentrate on new original content. So the first one, technically, if you want to go about it this route, I posted an update review video, which was February 23rd, because at that point, technically it had been 9 months since I recreated this channel or started this particular channel, and then I did my first movie review for this channel that I created, which was on the Batman. And then we proceeded to talk about the Apple Mac Studio and Studio Display announcement that Apple had back in March. So I did a video on that, and I did a video on how to edit, and did a couple of unboxing videos. I currently have a GoFundMe for donations to upgrade my computer and my recording equipment. So that's still ongoing, but I did get some donations earlier this year. So the donations that I did receive, I did use to get some lights for recording and a couple of green screens. You can see all that in the video that I posted regarding the donations that I used to purchase the items. Did another movie review. Started a thing that I was kind of testing the waters with called News Quick Bites. I did about 4 of those and just decided to not continue on with it just because news really isn't my thing. But, I did those as testing grounds to kind of get more comfortable with talking in front of the camera and to refamiliarize myself with the editing process with Final Cut Pro. And then I go on to my first official web series, Life Skills. So I started posting that web series July 4th was when the first episode came out. And that was a weekly episode series. And I posted it, any series that I do, posts every single Monday, whether it's that or another series. Started my Life Skills series, and that lasted for 13 episodes for what I'm calling season 1 of Life Skills. And once I finished with that, I started on my second series, which was Computer Terminology for Beginners, and started posting that weekly. I also did a short film called Z. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. I would actually love feedback. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It is what it is for my first time. It's not great. Hopefully people don't consider it as being completely terrible. But watch it. Let me know what your thoughts are on the video. I would love to actually hear some feedback on it. So with that being said, my Computer Terminology for Beginners episodes actually just wrapped up. I finished episode 3 and posted that last week. And that basically concludes my 2022 here. So what I plan on doing with 2023, starting in January, I'm going to have daily videos come up. So I have season 1 of Life Skills and season 1 of Computer Terminology. I edit them all into one long form video for each of those series. So Life Skills season 1, the full one without the intros or outros, just the videos themselves as a seamless kind of long form video. That's going to be coming up first, January 2nd. And then after that, I'm going to be releasing each individual episodes as shorts. The season 1 full episode of Computer Terminology will be posted, and then each episode will be posted as a short as well afterwards. So that's 28 videos out of the 31 days that's in January. And then I do have 3 bonus videos that I'll be doing to kind of coincide with my Computer Terminology series. So the first one's going to come up actually, I'm working on that so that way I can release it for January 1st. So it should be posted by the time you're seeing this. It's going to be on how to clean your computer. And it's just going to be cleaning. It's not going to be a deep cleaning or anything. It's just a generic how to open the cover on your computer and do a basic cleaning on the computer. So that's going to be the first one. The second one is going to be how to do upgrades on your computer. And that's going to be a little bit more detailed, and you'll have to go a little bit more further into your computer to perform upgrades. And these will be hardware upgrades. And then episode 3, or part 3 of that, will be how to build a computer from scratch. These all will coincide and kind of work with the computer terms series that I did, because the computer terminology series is more of a concept based series to kind of familiarize you with certain terms and certain hardware that make a computer a computer. And then the 3 bonus episodes that I'm going to be posting throughout January is to make that concept and turn it into practical use. So that way you can put the concept into visual thing, you know. So once I finish with January, February will start season 2 of Life Skills, and I'll be switching from a daily upload schedule in January to back to a weekly schedule in February. I'll have 13 episodes released for season 2 of Life Skills. I have 3 extra episodes that I might just do as bonus episodes instead of doing a complete season 3. And then after that, I'm actually planning on working on another series, a brand new series for the channel called Film History. This series will have 10 episodes as opposed to the 13 that my other 2 series have had. Along with that, the episodes are going to be longer. So in my life skills videos, the episodes ranged from about 2 to 5 minutes, whereas the computer terminology videos range from about a minute and a half to 3 minutes. These episodes for film history will range between 10 to 15 minutes each episode. So altogether, once the 10th episode comes out, the entire season should be about an hour and a half in length. So that's the plan, and they will also be released on a weekly schedule. After that, I'm considering going more into movie reviews. I have about 3 movie reviews so far on the channel and 1 television review. I do have 2 movie reviews sitting in my back catalog that I am working on that I need to just sit down and concentrate on and do what I need to do with those. But those require more time than I have available to me right now because I do have 3 other YouTube channels that I manage as well as a full-time job, and I do have 3 kids as well. My time right now is very limited. So after I finish season 2 of Life Skills and my film history series, which is going to require more time as well, more time and actual money to be able to do and travel and everything to be able to get that knocked out. I can start putting more time into doing movie reviews, and I'll do movie reviews on a weekly basis until I come up with something else that I'm wanting to do. I do have something else that I have planned that I want to do called a series called Bedtime Stories. I do have one video that I started recording, but I have not had the time yet to be able to finish recording. But what I have recorded, I also started editing it as well. I just haven't had the time to finish recording that, but I'm wanting that to be a series as well. So I might actually switch back and forth between that and my movie reviews. I also have planned for a feature film and another short film. My second short film, I plan on having about 30 to 45 minutes in length, whereas the feature film is probably going to be around an hour and a half or so. But the scripts for those do actually need to be written because they're not written yet. They're just right now in the concept stage. And those likely won't be a 2023 release. Those will likely be a 2024 release. And I do plan on starting a Kickstarter for those. I do want to hire writers for those just to kind of hash out and make things more legitimate and detailed. And then as well for my film history series, that will require money as well. So I do have linked in the description my Cash App and Venmo accounts. So if anyone does want to, find it in their hearts to donate to me, anything that's received in via donations through those channels will go towards producing my film history series, and whoever does donate will be put in the credits as a contributor as well. Whatever I receive from my GoFundMe donation source, that money is going to go towards upgrading my computer or my computer hardware, as well as my recording equipment, because I do still have upgrades that I would like to do. The computer that I'm using right now is not, it's no longer something that is sufficient for editing for future projects. It is a mid 2015 MacBook Pro. If I were to continue just editing basic videos in 10, let's say 1080p, it would suffice, but I'm actually doing editing in 4K for this channel, and this computer is really bogged down by doing 4K videos, and if I want to be doing my 4K work with like my film history and season 2 of Life Skills, it would just take a long time to get everything edited, because this computer takes a long time to render, and I have to wait for it to render, because if I edit while I'm rendering, it bogs down the whole system, and then exporting takes a long time as well. Like right now, as I'm recording this video, while the computer is exporting a project. It's been exporting for the last 7 hours, and it's only at, let me see, right now it's only at 42%, and it's been exporting for the last 7 hours. And this video has only been recorded in 1080p. So that gives you an idea of what I'm working with my current system. So I would like to upgrade, so that way it makes my workflow a bit faster and a bit more efficient, so that way I can get what I would like to do with my limited time done in a more efficient manner, and get more content out quickly. Anyway, with that being said, that's about all that I have for updates for 2023, and that's basically a recap and retrospect of my 2022. I don't recall how many subscribers I had when 2022 started, to be honest with you. However, right now we are sitting at 67 subscribers. I'm hoping by the end of 2023 we get to at least 500. 1,000 would be perfect, but 500, I'll settle for that. So, go ahead and like and subscribe, and share the channel with a friend or with family members. Or if you see something that a friend or family member might like in terms of a particular video, send it off to them.
I didn't get that. Could you?
Send it off to them, and that'll help the channel a lot. Anyway, thank you for watching. Happy New Year again, and I hope your new year is better than last year. All right, and I'll catch you on the next video.